Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we've got a beer that I've been wanting to try for a few months. It's in the UK supermarket, supermarket in Tesco, and this is called, it's a collaboration with Vocation and Yeastie Boys, and it's their breakfast club. It's a waffle and blueberry breakfast stout coming at 6.9% ABV. Really nice looking artwork there. Yeah, so this is edition #0003. This is inspired by one of our favourite breakfasts, blueberry waffles. This indulgent and full-bodied stout has a sweet malty body, topped with rich fruit flavours. It's breakfast in a can. So the yeast is Vermont yeast, the hops are Willamite, I'm probably butchering that up, and the yeast are specialty malts. This beer is unpasteurised and naturally hazy. It's a stout. Store and drink fresh. Bloody blah. And this was canned on the 18th of October of 2018. And I'm reviewing this on the 10th of November of 2018. So yeah, really like the look of that. Really awesome. Also, I mean, I don't know if it's a reference, but it's named after one of my favourite films from 1985 called The Breakfast Club. Where it's got anything to do with it, I'm not too sure. It's part of the original kind of Brat Pack kind of thing. I'm just trying to remember who the it was written by. John Hughes, of course. Love that film. Google it if you haven't watched it. I'm sure a few of you have, but yeah, it's one of them classic 80s films. I just love it. It's just great. 440ml can. Then let's crack on with it. It's got a black pull ring there. I've heard bits and bobs about this beer, but as always, I like to reserve judgment until I've actually tried it myself. So yeah, here we go. It's pouring out very smoothly, to be honest with you. Wasn't expecting that. So it's just below, well, just above half a finger of, yeah, off-white head into the light. There's a slight rubiness coming through, but yeah, apart from that, it's jet black. Usual kind of fare, really. Let's give it a sniff. There is definitely a savoury edge to the beer. You are getting that kind of hint of a blueberry. There is a slight sweetness of maybe vanilla. It's straight out of the fridge, so it's kind of like them flavours and aromas are probably going to come out in the next sort of after the review. So probably not the best time to actually review it, but hey ho. Yeah, blueberry, blackcurrant, yeah, almost like a pastry stout. But let's give it a try. I know it's a cold beer, but as I've said, so let's give it just a try and see what we get. Cheers. Very sweet. Give it that. It's very sweet. Maybe a little bit kind of very smooth mouthfeel. Body wise, it's not. It's a bit thin. It's a bit pull, shall I say. Yeah, for a 6.9%, is it? You're not picking up any of the alcohol. But then the body to go with a 6.9, I think it's personally lacking a little bit. Super easily drinkable. Brewed for the supermarket. I mean, to a degree, it's not going to be kind of one of them beers. It's welcoming, you know. It's not going to be bang, have some of that for a supermarket beer. It doesn't want to put people off. Just my kind of like thoughts thinking about it now, and where I am with beer and stuff. But for the price, it's a damn good beer. It was originally, I think, £3 for this 440ml can at 6.9% breakfast stout in the UK supermarket now. It's pretty much a new thing, never happened before kind of thing. Been reduced to £2.50. It's crazily good for the price. Let's pour a bit more in. You know, for the price point, it's really good. But on the overall kind of style and scheme of things, yeah, it's lacking. But then, what do you expect? £2.50, £3, whatever. It's good for that. It really is. It's worth picking up, for sure. And I'm going to buy more. Very velvety mouthfeel. Blueberry kind of sweetness coming through, but that smoothness kind of all laps in together. There is a little bit of that kind of, that waffly kind of spongy kind of ness that just kind of just sits underneath, you know, just chills out. But overall, it's a damn good beer. That blueberry, it feels a little bit kind of artificial. Not gonna lie, it's got that kind of vibe to it. Let's see the ingredients. I've not read this before, so water. You can tell I've not read it before. Malted barley, so that's an allergen. Oats, hops, yeast, blackberry, blueberry. So it has got blackberry. Okay, vanilla and cinnamon. So yeah, malted barley and oats are the allergens. Best before, we've done all that already. I didn't see when it was best before, but it's fairly fresh, so not that it matters in a style like this. So it didn't really go much into whether it's natural blueberry or natural blackberry or do you know what I mean? It's or extracts. It's probably extracts. It tastes a little bit kind of extract-y. That makes sense. So yeah, nice collaboration with Yeastie Boys. They're originally out in New Zealand, but I think they now brew in Brewdog in Scotland, Ellen in Aberdeenshire, and they're now kind of in supermarkets over here. They've done really well in the last sort of 2 years. And yeah, Vocation, they kind of went away for a while and then they come back and they've got another beer in the supermarkets called Love and Hate, which I'll be reviewing soon on the channel, so look out for that one. Back to this beer. This is really good for the price point and everything else. It's a damn good beer. But for the overall kind of scheme of things, which I'm going to actually rate this on, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I think it's a really good beer. I'll be buying it again for sure. £2.50, £3, whatever it is, for as long as it's in the supermarkets. It's worth picking up. If you're in the supermarket, you see this in a Tesco Extra or a large Tesco. It's one of them cans that is unmistakable. Look in your craft beer section, and it'll be there. I found this on the bottom shelf, so have a good look around. Give it 10 minutes. Let your missus walk around for whatever, looking at the deals, and just slip down the old beer aisle and find yourself one of these. So anyway, enough waffle. Been going on for ages. Let's go to Untapped then. I've given my score 7 out of 10 or a 3.5 out of 5, and this has had just over 3,000 ratings, 1,000 or so in the last sort of 30 days, 2,538 actual ratings wise, coming at 3.86. So that's about 7.5 out of 10, give or take. I'm giving it a little bit lower than that, but yeah, it's still worthy of 7 out of 10 all day long. Really nice beer. It's been around since the 23rd of August of 2018, so there you go. Check out Vocation, check out Yeastie Boys. I'll put all the links down below for both breweries, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.